welcome to Stephanie's Spotlight. Today we are going to be interviewing a local girl, Mahogany Akita. She is an up-and-coming dancer and model. So, hello Mahogany. Welcome to Stephanie's Spotlight.
Hi,
So, how old are you?
I'm 12 years old.
And what grade are you going into this year?
This year I'm going into 7th grade.
And how old were you when you started dancing?
I was about 6.
About 6, yeah.
Oh, and what type of dancing do you do?
Mainly just ballet.
Just ballet?
Mhm.
And what school do you attend for ballet?
I go to Saratoga City Ballet.
And have you been in any performances yet?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, I've been this summer I was in Firebird
At SPAC.
at SPAC. And before that, Midsummer Night's Dream at SPAC.
The Nutcracker.
So many, I've been in so many performances.
Very nice. And do you have any performances coming up that you're preparing for now?
No, not yet, but in September I am auditioning for the Nutcracker with my ballet school.
And where is that going to be?
It's going to be at Skidmore Studios.
Skidmore Studios? And so how often do you have to practice? What's your practice schedule look like?
Well, at the moment I take 3 classes a week. Well, 3 days a week I take class. I take technique classes and point classes.
Oh.
And besides, in the kitchen and in the living room.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so,
What is your favorite class in ballet?
Well, point hurts a lot, but I really like point. But probably I like technique the most.
Technique the most? And
Mhm.
what's the difference between point and technique?
Well, technique warms you up, and also it kind of prepares for whatever. If you're in pre-point or if you're on point, it strengthens your ankles. It just gives you better, I guess, technique understanding of, the different steps. But that's mainly what technique is.
And what is point?
Point is when you're on your point shoes and
on your toes.
on your toes, whether or not you're advanced or if you're beginner or if you're intermediate. Either you do pirouettes or you do just releves or stuff like that. It's varies on your skill level, basically.
Very nice. So, at home, how many hours do you practice, or is it just as you...
Every
All the
day.
time, every day, as much as I can.
And, who is your favorite dancer?
This dancer, does she go to ABT?
She's a principal dancer for ABT.
Her name is Misty Copeland.
Misty Copeland. She's like one of the first black principal dancers.
Nice. And what are your goals for the future? Do you have any that include dancing?
Well, I haven't really decided whether or not I was going to go to college to dance or become a doctor. I'm sort of leaning towards becoming a doctor, but I still have my options open.
That's very nice. And Kim,
Yes.
thank you for letting us have
Oh, of
Mahogany on the
course.
show. You must be very proud of
I
her.
am. I'm a proud mama. I tell you.
And is there any rescheduling or for work or family stuff that you have to do to accommodate for Mahogany's dance schedule?
That's why I try to, do things at home because it is a lot. I have to take her to rehearsal and just, it is. It's a lot. So, do my own, come up with my own business.
I heard you did start your own business,
Yes.
the catering business.
Yes.
Is that inspired because of your scheduling?
Yes, absolutely.
Mahogany?
Because she just, and she's very important in my life, and I want to. My children are. I want her to succeed. So, yeah. Okay. And yes, my catering business, which is, I started by just making coconut sweet potato pies, and it caught on. I was selling them at the track. So, being that I'm of Haitian descent, I decided to do Caribbean food, and the name of my catering company is Caribbean Soul Catering.
Very nice. And how do they get a hold of you for your catering?
My Facebook, you can go on kim.sherelle.1 or Kim Lissanikia, which is LISINICCHIA.
Very good. And do you have any advice for other mothers that are trying to their kids activities outside of school? I know that's the big thing. If it's not school scheduled, it's very hard to get them to and from. And all. Do you have any advice for them?
Well, I mean, the first thing is to, if you see that your child has something special, definitely push it. Don't push it too hard, or they just won't adhere to it, and usually sometimes I carpool. If I can't make it, I'll find another parent that can help me out. And but it is important to have your kids in some kind of activity, arts, whatever, because it increases their what do you call it, their academics. It makes them do well in school. And so, I encourage it, and you'll find another mother or somebody that will help you out with it. So,
And what would you like to see for Mahogany's future?
I just want her to be happy. I want her to just do what's in her heart. Even though I see a prima ballerina, I see her up in lights. But if she wants to become a doctor and continue that and do service for people, and that's fine with me. I'm behind her 100%. Whatever she wants to do.
Very nice. Well,
Yeah.
thank you very much, ladies,
Thank
for
you.
coming to
Welcome.
be with us on Stephanie's
Yay.
Spotlight. Alright, my loves, that concludes today's episode of Stephanie's Spotlight, and next week we'll be bringing you to the Saratoga City Ballet to speak with one of Mahogany's instructors. Goodbye, my loves!